Number 39 asks us to do the same thing as number 38, except we're just given a little bit different information. So I went ahead and sketched out the information that we're given. We have the directrix line and then the focus. The vertex is going to happen exactly halfway in between those two. And if you count from the vertex or from the focus to the directrix line, it's 5 units. So that means that 2.5 units from either one is going to give you your vertex. So if I just count up 2.5 from the focus, that's going to be the vertex. So if it's over 4 and down 1/2, so negative 0.5 or negative 1/2, it doesn't really matter. So when you look at this, again, this shows us a couple things. It shows us that this parabola is going to open going down. Again, we don't know the width, but we at least know it's going to open going down, which tells us we need to start with a y equals parabola. So if we just copy down the general formula, and we know h and k now, so we can go ahead and plug those in. So x minus 4 squared plus negative 1/2, or in other words minus 0.5. And just like on the last one, we just have our choice whether you want to use the focus equation or if you want to use the directrix equation. To mix it up a little bit, I'm going to use the directrix since we used the focus on the last one. If you look at your formula sheet, again, for the y equals parabola, the equation for the directrix is y is equal to k minus 1 over 4a. And we know k is negative 0.5. So if I go ahead and plug that in, I'm going to go this way. If we go ahead and plug that in for k, negative 0.5 plus 1 over 4a. We know the directrix is y equals 2. So since y equals 2, we can substitute 2 in for y in that equation. So we have that. If you add 0.5 to both sides, we get 2.5 is equal to 1 over 4a. And just like we did on the last one, we're going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 4a. Okay, so that's going to give us 10, or 10a rather, is equal to 1. Divide both sides by 10, so a ends up being 1/10. So if we just go back to our equation, I'm going to go ahead and erase the a value that I had and write in 1 over 10. That looks terrible, but you know it's a 10. There we go. And there you have it. Again, we could go back and finish drawing in that parabola. The LLR would be 1 divided by 1/10. So the LLR is equal to 10. So that means from this vertex, or not vertex, your focus, you're going to go to the left 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, or to the left 5, kind of off the screen here, and to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and connect those, and hopefully a lot prettier than I did. But that would be your final parabola. And because this is a y equals parabola, you could actually graph that equation in the y equals menu to check it, and just kind of make sure that things line up, especially if you look at the vertex. If you graph it and the vertex lines up where it's supposed to be, and it's wide like that parabola is, pretty much a safe bet that you're good to go.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.